So today we're going to learn how to solve these equations. I think some of you know how to solve it. Let's solve the first one. So your first step is to make them the same denominator. So you times both by 2 times this by 3. So you get 4x over 6. Oh, on page 5. Yeah, page 5. You've already done the other ones with the other teacher, so we won't go through it. 3x, but I'll put up the video if you want to catch up. 3x over 6 equal to 7. We're on page 7, AK, equations involving algebraic fractions. Okay, now once they have the same denominator, continue. Alright, so now they have the same denominator, you can now add them. So 4x plus 3x is 7x over 6. And then we'll have to do the inverse operations times by what? By 6. That will cancel the 6. So you get 7x equals to 42. And what's the next step? Divide by 7. Very good. So the first step is just to make them the same denominator. Everything else will be easy. So x is 6. Any question? You should have a try the next one. Very similar. Have a try. Make them the same denominator. It's very easy. If you don't know what the first step is, I just get you started if you got stuck. So like before, make them the same denominator. Multiply by 3, put a bracket, multiply by 5, put a bracket. Okay? So you end up with 15 at the bottom, and then you need to write 3 bracket x minus 2 minus 5 bracket x minus 1 equals to 1. Okay? Making the same denominator. And then you have to expand the brackets. Okay? All right. All good? Okay, so you get 3x minus 6 minus 5x plus 5. Be careful, the double minus becomes a plus over 15 equals to 1. What's the next step? Collect like terms. So if you collect like terms, what do you get? You don't get 6. What do you get? Collect like terms. Which two are like terms? So what do you get? No. No, still wrong. 3x minus 5x. Negative 2x, good. And what else? Ask another student. Alright, negative 1, because it's negative 6 and 5 is negative 1. Good. Then ask another student. Look, what's the next step? Times 15, well done. So we times both sides by 15. So multiply by 15, multiply by 15, cancel. And you end up with negative 2x minus 1 is 15. Okay, and now ask Georgia, what's the next step? Look at this, plus 1, well done. Plus 1, so that will be negative 2x is 16. And the last step is to divide by negative 2. And the answer will be negative 8. Okay, good. We did it. Okay, any question? It's a little bit long, but it's not very difficult, isn't it? So your first step is always make them the same denominator. And collect like terms, and then apply inverse operations to find x. Okay, so I need to speak to, by time I will separate people. Okay, next continue. Alright, next question, how do I make them the same denominator? They have an x there. So what you do is just ignore the x. You only have to multiply by the 3 times by 2, right? So you end up getting All right, equals C. All right, next, 15 over 6x minus 8 over 6x. Notice that they have the same denominator. Once they have the same denominator, you subtract the numerator, which is 7. 15 minus 8 is 7. 6x equal to 2. Okay? Now, when the x is in the denominator, we learn from the trigonometry topic, we have to get rid of it. So how do I get rid of it? Multiply by 6x, 6x. Okay? And that cancels. So you have to get rid of everything, which is 7 equal to 12x. And after you get 12x, then you divide by 12. And your answer will be a fraction because they don't simplify. So you write x equals to 7 over 12. All right, we did it. Okay, we've got one more to go through. Then we can get you to do the exercise. All right, already? Okay, good. Now the next one's a little bit different because you got a fraction on the left, fraction on the right. They are not on the same side where you have to make them the same denominator. They're on different side of the equation. So when that happens, what you need to do is to get rid of the denominator first. And how do I get rid of it? We'll get rid of one at a time. So let's say we get rid of the x plus 4. So we multiply both sides by x plus 4. So that will cancel the one on the left. And on the right, you will have x plus 4 here. Okay, and then you write x3, x plus 4 over x plus 1. But the other side, the denominator is gone. After you do this, you have to multiply both sides by the x plus 1 in order for you to cancel the denominator on the left. So that cancels this bit. So you end up getting 3 lots of x plus 4 in bracket equal 2 lots of x plus 1 in bracket. And the rest of the step involve expanding, collecting like terms, and find x. So the first step is the hard bit. Everything else is easy because it's something you've done before. Okay, you might like to expand, collect like terms. Okay, have a try. So just how do we expand? You just go like this, 3 times x, 3 times 4, 2 times x, 2 times 1. So you end up getting 3x plus 12 equal to 2x plus 2. Okay, and then Ella, you can tell me what's the next step after I expand it? Yep, good. Sorry, let me write it properly. Okay, yep, take away 2x on both sides. Very good. Yes, and then what's the next step? Yes, nicely done. Okay, very good. I think you're very good at doing this. So if you start the exercise now, you will finish before the bell go and no homework. Have a good day. So we'll see you next time. Okay.